start of another 45 minutes. Well played, he saw that coming. De Bruyne. It's gone out for a throw-in. Jordi Alba. And it's Morata. Now the pass. Here it comes. Little goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I think when you concede a goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Juventus totally rampant here. Mertesacker boots it upfield. Morata. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Modric. It's Modric!
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Sanya. Juventus haven't yet dipped into their subs. De Bruyne! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Jordi Alba. Mertesacker does well to read it and intercepts. It's a long forward pass. Robben. Oh, glorious footwork! It's Robben! Matic picks it up from the goal kick. That's not going to make it. Aguero. Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
It's a brilliant interception. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Alaba. Morata. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Winston Reid positions himself well and cuts it out. Lucas Moura. Morata. Chance! Looking to force his way through. Aguero. And it's Aguero. Hoists it high. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Referee's given a throw. Aguero passes it through. Rice! And the ball's come out! That's a throw. Change here. There's a man ready to come on. Felipe Melo. Jordi Alba. Willian, good run, where to from here? And it's Iniesta. Out wide to the right, and the counter is on. Juventus can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Deftly done. Felipe Melo. Looks like a good ball through. There's no flag. Salah. Mohamed Salah. It's Willian! Sticks it away! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Juventus tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Now it's Willian. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. De Bruyne gets it back. Robben. Iniesta tries a long pass towards the front. Salah. Mohamed Salah. Sanya. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Juventus were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Paris Saint-Germain against Juventus. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. made certain that won't get through. Remy with the ball through. Oh, he's broken through. It's a loose ball. Another chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Remy, can he get through? Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Modric. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's off on a marauding run. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Schweinsteiger tosses into the box. Out of play for a goal kick. Felipe Melo. Danilo. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ball's gone out of play. Another piece of really good defending. Lam. Remy. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Morata. Chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Strong punch. And it's Winston Reid. Deftly done. Morata has been caught offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Morata won't be deterred by that. He'll just keep trying until the flag stays down eventually, and that's the way he operates. He just plays on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets it right.
Juventus being made to look sloppy in possession here. In by Kondogbia. Schweinsteiger with a delicate ball. He's played him through. Remy. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Chance to shoot.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Modric plays it out to the wing. Mats Hummels gets into the right position to intercept. Jeffrey Kondogbia. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looks to slip it through. Ribéry. Lam tries a through ball. Remy has a go! Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Remy has got himself a free kick. Schweinsteiger doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Keeps everyone guessing. Schweinsteiger drills one in. Where to from here? Here comes another cross. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the first half is done. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Remy. Played out to the right. Who's going to make this theirs? They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Lam. Pogba. Lucas Moura. Fine defending there. Jerome Boateng. Ribéry. It's got through to him. Morata looking to force his way through. Spectacular from Morata! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Jerome Boateng moves long and forward. Juventus yet to make a change here. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Sergio Busquets. Schweinsteiger. Hoists it high. And a goal kick. Lam. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's through on goal. Luis Suarez. This could fall anywhere. Back of the net. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on. Bravo did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Juventus get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's away! Sensation! Sensational from Remy!
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
Iniesta. Danilo. Salah. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And that's a goal kick. Iniesta plays it out to the flank. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Morata! Can he shoot? Silva. Schweinsteiger. That's not going to make it. Pogba pumps it forwards. Luis Suarez goes long. Now the pass. Lukaku. Lukaku! Pogba. Iniesta. Mohamed Salah passes it through. Morata. Lukaku desperately wants to get on the end of this. And it's Luis Suarez. Pogba. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Morata gets through on his own, and he's through on goal. For Tongan, looks like a good ball through. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Luis Suarez. Felipe Melo. Iniesta. Now it's Iniesta. Shoots! He scores! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that. If you connect well, it will swerve and dip all over the place. It's just so hard to predict.
Juventus give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. He's off on a marauding run. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. That will be the final act. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just didn't manage that for this contest. I just think their focus was derailed by the early goal, and it never looked like making a proper recovery.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.